up, earthlings? What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Marin and welcome. In today's video, this is going to be part 3 about how to easier manifest things in your life. Like I mentioned in the other videos, in the movie The Secret, the layout is basically ask, believe, achieve. I've already covered the ask and believe aspects, so if you want to check those videos out, if you haven't already, please do so, and don't forget to subscribe for more. And before we get to the receive part, I want to throw in this section about action, because I think that's a really important step, if not the most important, and The Secret doesn't really talk about that. Like I mentioned before, The Secret is great if you're just getting introduced into the law of attraction. It's what opened my eyes. It was the catalyst into my whole awakening into these beliefs, and it's a great place to start, but I think it's only the tip of the iceberg, and I don't think they really touch on action as much as they should have, and action is in the word attraction. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to use action to better manifest things into your life. So you're asking the universe for what you want, you're believing in what you want, you're meditating, you're doing all the visualizations, you're writing in your journal, you are really believing that it's already happened, but nothing's happening. Why is that? It's probably because you're not taking action steps. Now, when I say action, if you're following your passion and you're really following what makes you genuinely happy, these aren't going to be action steps that are going to be forced or something that's going to feel resistance, like you don't want to do something. If it's something you really love doing, these action steps are just going to come naturally, and that's really going to get the ball rolling into what you want to manifest into your life. So say you're trying to manifest a house in Hawaii. Now, I'm not saying to take action and just straight up sell your house that you live in now and quit your job and buy a plane ticket with no plans. I mean, you could do that, and people do that. But what I mean is, by take little action steps is, so you're writing in your journal that you're so happy and grateful for my house in Hawaii, you have the vision board up. Now take little action steps. So get online and start looking at houses in Hawaii. Maybe send yourself a fake letter from a realtor saying that this house that you are interested in, that you were approved for a loan. Or maybe start really asking the bank for loans. Or start taking little baby steps. Because when you step off that ledge, so here's the ledge of manifesting. If you're just standing here and standing here and standing here and waiting for stuff to just fall in your lap, if you just take that first little step off the edge, you're going to fall into abundance, and you're going to fall into your dreams, and you're going to open up doors that were once not there, because the universe just wants you to take those little action steps, and then everything else will start working in your favor. You have to get the ball rolling, though, by taking action steps. You can't just say, I want $1 million, I want $1 million, and sit here and think that it's going to happen overnight and it's just going to fall into your lap. Maybe in some cases it has, like if you win the lottery or the Powerball or something. But if you take little action steps, like buying a lottery ticket, say you want to manifest a Ferrari, and you're thinking about it, you're visualizing it, you're pretending you're driving in the car, when you're in your Geo Metro, pretending like you're big ballin' in a Ferrari, and then you go home and sit on your couch, a Ferrari ain't just gonna fall through the roof onto your lap. Let's hope not anyways, because that would be very destructive. You know what I'm saying? But take action steps. Start putting money aside. Even if it's just a little bit, start a little savings account for that Ferrari. But then keep visualizing, keep writing in your journal, keep that feeling of already having it to be true. And these little action steps that you take are going to lead you into other opportunities and things that are going to manifest it eventually into your life. But you have to take little action steps. I'll give you a personal example. I was going through one of my old journals the other day, and this was from like 3 years ago. And I was writing about how I wanted my body to look. And I wrote in that journal, I am so happy and grateful that I love working out. I am so happy and grateful that my body looks blah, 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 this and that way. And I put exact measurements and the exact weight that I wanted to weigh. Now, mind you, this was before I ever stepped foot in the gym. This was when I had no interest in working out. I wasn't eating very healthy. and I just never really liked anything in the past that I was doing for my workouts. So it was never something that I was passionate about. So I was writing down that I loved working out and I loved eating healthy and I loved the way my body looked. But in that moment, I wasn't going to the gym. So a year went by or two and I'm reading that again and I'm like, well, why am I not at my goals? And it's because I wasn't taking action steps. I was writing that down, I was visualizing it, I was feeling it inside, but I was still sitting on my ass. And I was still drinking a lot of alcohol and smoking a lot of weed and being lazy and not taking care of my body. So if you're familiar with my channel, then you know that I'm recently about 6 months sober from alcohol. I quit smoking weed and I quit a lot of bad habits. And once I took action and started quitting bad habits, it led me into a domino effect of wanting to do other things. So I started going to the gym and I found something that I love doing, and that's lifting weights. And I absolutely love working out now. So the other day I was reading through that journal and from 3 years ago, and I'm at the exact measurements that I wrote down. I'm at the exact weight that I wrote down, and I love working out. I genuinely love it. So the action steps that I took was just going to the gym that one time. And that one time, I really found something that I love. And when you find something you love, you're consistent with it. So in that journal, I said that I'm so happy and grateful that I love working out, that I love eating healthy. Now I'm a vegan. I put high nutritional food into my body. I don't drink alcohol. I'm not putting toxic things into my body anymore. And I absolutely love the way that I feel. And these are things I am interested in and that I do like doing. So I took little action steps, and that snowballed into, I manifested exactly what I wrote down, to the T, to the measurements of what I wanted my body to look and feel like. And I'm living proof of that for myself right now. So it's not necessarily action that's going to be draining or that you're not going to want to do, because I absolutely love working out. I love going to the gym. I love going to organic grocery stores. Grocery shopping now is like one of my favorite things. I love looking up vegan recipes online. I just love putting high nutritional foods into my body. I love learning about superfoods. I'm obsessed with the whole fitness and health lifestyle now. And when I was writing those things, that wasn't the case. But if you take little action steps, which in my case was going to the gym at one time and cutting out toxic things out of my life, it snowballed into manifesting exactly what I wrote down. And that's just one example of what I mean when you have to take little action steps. I'm not saying that it should be something hard or strenuous, because I'm a firm believer that life should be easy and happy and joyful. And I think that the whole you have to work hard to get things that you want mentality that we are pounded in our heads over and over since childbirth, I personally don't believe that to be true. I think that life is supposed to be joyous and carefree and easygoing, and following joy and your passions and being grateful and following what makes you feel love inside and following what makes you genuinely happy. I feel like these action steps then are going to be things that you want to be doing and that make you happy. So it's not going to feel like it's hard work, but you have to make the initiative. You have to act on what you want, even if it's just pretending or setting aside a little bit of money if you're trying to manifest something physical. Say you're trying to manifest your soulmate, the love of your life. An action step would be working on yourself. Read the list of the person that you're trying to manifest and become everything that you're writing. That's an action step right there of manifesting who you are destined to be with, because like I've said in my other videos, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So in that sense, take action of being who you want to attract, and then you will attract that because you'll be on the exact same frequency, and that's just how the law works. So I'm going to try to give out a couple more examples. Say you move to a new city and you're trying to manifest more friends that are like-minded like you and into the same things that you're into. So you're visualizing, you're writing it down. I'm so happy and grateful that I met all these amazing, genuinely good-hearted friends that have my best interests, that always have my back, blah, blah, blah. Well, you're not going to make those friends if you're sitting inside and you never leave the house and you're never communicating with anybody, right? So write all those things down, visualize it, and then maybe go to a coffee shop or go somewhere And then just by doing that little action step, just putting your foot in the door, is going to open up a bunch of opportunities, and you never know who you're going to meet. So if you get the nudge to go to a certain spot, maybe you want to go to a bookstore, or you're going to go to the mall or go to the beach, then the universe opens doors for you where there were once only walls, and it'll start introducing to you the friends that you want, because you took that action step of leaving your house and taking action and going out and actually doing something about it. So like I said, action is right in the word attraction. So you have to take little action steps. But if it's something you genuinely want in your life, it's not going to feel like a struggle. It's not going to feel like forced action. It's going to be little things here and there that you're doing to be proactive about manifesting a bigger picture. So I hope this video helps you guys out. Always remember to take action, even if it's just the tiniest little step, because one little step forward is better than sitting back and doing nothing and not making any progress. So little steps forward is what's gonna really get that generated, and then you're gonna start seeing how the universe is just throwing things at you with little to no effort, but you have to take that first little action step. So I hope this video helps you guys out. Stay tuned for the last section of this little mini series, which is gonna be about how to receive what you're trying to manifest, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and to all my lovers out there, I send you love and light, and to all my haters out there, I send you extra love and light and many hugs, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, earthlings.